Maybe. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Riff and Rabble. It's been longer for me than it has for the rest of the group, but welcome. I am glad to be back. Um, I'm Callie, by the way, just in case everyone's forgotten because it's been a while. I'm the DM for the Storm King's Thunder campaign, and yeah, I try to rein in the crazy just a little bit. Let's do roll call. Joe?
Hi, I'm Joe. I play the dwarf, Braddock. He's a fighter who's doing his best to keep the whole party alive despite their best effort.
Dave.
My name's Dave. I play Bravoquarx, the soon-to-be ex-wizard. He is an elf, and he is precariously close to dying right now. There's a big bad tooth thing that's gonna numb him to death. So yeah, we'll see who I'm playing next week.
Travis.
Hello, I am Travis. I play our druid's party, but in reverse of what I just said.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
His name is Carrion. He is a portly human, and right now he is a giant moose, or also known as a giant elk in D&D, and he's kicking some butts and getting bit a whole lot.
True. Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I play our half-elf cleric, North. And it's fine. Nobody's going to die because I'm here to save you. Don't worry. I have some cool tricks up my sleeve.
Intriguing. So before we get back into it, I just want to sort of go over some things that we haven't gone over in a while, both
Like player death.
both for the viewers' benefits, but also for the players' benefits. For one thing, as Dave has brought up, we had house ruled that since this is a pretty intense campaign, we did no instant death before level 5. They are level 6. So death is very much on the table. For another thing, we have been using inspiration, which is a game mechanic option to be used. As part of a sort of extracurricular initiative, I gave the players, they each started the campaign with an inspiration. Joe and Travis have already used theirs, but Dave and Lauren have one left each. And it can be used to give one d20 roll of theirs, or they can offer it to their friends, to give one roll advantage, or alternatively, you can use it against the DM and force one of my d20 rolls to be at disadvantage. So don't forget that you have that resource. Also, we have initiated starting at 5th level, a critical hit and miss. So similar to the sort of Pathfinder rules, when they roll a natural 1 or 20, they will have to confirm the hit or miss. And if it confirmed, then they get to roll on a cool chart for extra cool things. If it's just a regular old hit or miss, then it's just a regular old hit and miss. So, while you remember all that, last time, our party was traveling from Hundlestone towards Luskan. The druid Carrion having effectively eliminated their need to travel any further north towards Ironmaster, and the dwarves there that were family of Ogric, the deputy of Bryn Shander. He sent an animal friend to send the message of hers along. So they decided to continue straight to Luskan, despite Bravoquarx's protests. And so as they were rounding the mountain range known as the Spine of the World, they came upon this section of path strewn with boulders, as This is a very rocky area. And they heard what sounded like a scream, a human, perhaps, humanoid, anyways. And when they went to investigate, discovered these large feline creatures, white as the snow around them, and discovered that they had run into an ambush of sorts as cat after cat after cat made an appearance from behind these boulders. The druid took the form of a giant elk and rode everyone into battle. But in the midst of all that battle, the rather squishy, vulnerable wizard took a few steps back to protect himself, only to discover yet another cat right at his side. Excuse me.
Don't mind me, just had to get a drink from my murdering mug.
It does say danger. The camera doesn't pick that up.
For you or for us?
For us.
So let's bring you all back to this windy, snowy map.
Death Place.
Let's get back into the mood.
There's our sweet fight going on over here.
And we left off with this cat appearing beside Bravoquarx from behind these boulders. And into the air, all of you hear the same scream that drew you to this place in the first place. And you all take a moment to glance up from your current battle positions to see another cat pounce out from behind these boulders towards Bravoquarx. And it is going to do so with a pounce. It Dave is going to essentially land on Bravoquarx. So it's going to attempt a claw attack to see if it can knock you prone. Well, starting off the night in typical Callie fashion, I rolled a natural 1.
Yes! Roll to confirm.
So to confirm, this thing had you dead to rights. It rolled an 18 to hit to confirm.
Maybe? Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so it's just a miss. It's not a critical failure, but... Well, I mean, it is, but I don't get to roll on the chart. Oh, I wouldn't anyways. It's not a named character. Anyways. It misses. Wildly. Somehow, Bravo, it has you in its grasp, totally surprised, and as it leaps, its claws off the boulder sort of slip on some ice, and it just into the snow beside you. It misses its claws just sort of right in front of your face.
I think Bravo screams.
Yeah, it only has the one attack. So it is now our druid's turn in the form of the giant elk.
Would I have heard him back there?
You heard the cat and you heard Bravo scream. You heard 2 screams, basically, sounding almost the same.
Okay. Okay.
I like that idea. Just a cat comes over the rocks. Ah! Ah!
That's probably exactly what happened. So, can you help
Braddock,
me
you're on deck.
find the thing? I'm trying to find. So in wild shape, I can heal, but I'm trying to figure out if I can use a spell slot to do it. And I put the note in there that I could last week, but I'm trying to confirm. But I can't find anything on it.
Heal?
Yeah, I can use a bonus action in wild shape to heal 1d8, and for some reason I put a note that I can use a spell slot to heal higher, but I'm not sure if that's true. I'm trying to confirm. Do you have that at your access easily?
Do not. I'm not familiar with the druid class.
Okay.
You couldn't have done this research earlier.
Well, I wrote the note.
Oh, cool.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
No footnote, a link to
That's okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna assume that it's correct, because...
Alright, well, we'll
and then
go
if
off
it's
that.
not, I'll find out right after my turn, and then I'll just take away that.
That's fine.
Alright,
Just do the healing now and then figure it out after.
so Carrion is going to use his bonus action and recover 3 health. 3d8, I mean.
Okay. Roll it up. 7. Not bad.
That's...
wow.
Ouch. That's
It's more
better
than
than
none.
bad.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Better than a saber tooth claw out of the face.
So, Carrion's gonna hear the scream with his lovely big moose ears, and he's gonna realize that he can go 60 feet. Is that farther than 60 feet?
The ruler painted. Nope, you are just within range.
Okay.
So you're gonna leave all of us to 3 of them. to
2.
jump back. There's 3.
Oh, there are 3. I did not scroll up.
Nope, no, there's 2 now. No,
Yep, there's 2.
there's 2 now.
How's it gonna work with
Yeah, advantage. You're gonna get.
One cat will get an attack of opportunity.
No, I'm asking how. Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking for.
Hello, Gordon.
How is it gonna work if can I charge through here, or can I not charge because Bravo's in the way? Or
You
is
will
the
not
cat
be able to
on
charge
Bravo?
through his space.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're huge. You're 2 sizes bigger than him. You should be able to move through his space then, yes.
Okay.
They just walk over him.
Okay, so I'm gonna charge the stupid cat. Probably.
Alright. Have at it.
Is this?
Crunch him.
I'm gonna try real hard.
I don't think it works like this, but as he runs and that cat gets the attack of opportunity, can I use my reaction to impose disadvantage with my shield? I don't think it works like that.
I don't know that it works on attack of opportunities. If you can bring
Yeah.
up the text, let me know.
21?
A 21 will hit. Big time.
I got it. Oh, I'm so dumb.
It says when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you.
Well, then I don't see why not. As long as you haven't already used your reaction, then you should be able to use it.
Oh, I'm not dumb. I can't move my moose for some reason.
Oh,
Because you're in the wrong. You're in R&R. You need to be in.
No, I'm not. I switched.
Oh.
hang on.
I don't think I can do it anyway because I think I did it before in the last session. I think it hasn't come back around to me yet.
Thank you. So
Can
does
you-
that mean I can?
Can you move him now?
Yeah. Does that mean I can walk over Serac as well?
Yes.
Get walked over, nerd.
Alright, the cat will get an attack of opportunity on you. It's going to try for a bite. A 23 to hit.
Unfortunately.
You will take 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Wham! And
Oh! Sorry, 17 because of the disadvantage that Braddock imposes. Does the 17 hit?
No, I didn't get to.
Oh, you didn't do it? Okay.
No, I didn't get to.
Then take the 9 points of damage.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you.
Alright, so you hit the cat, so roll the damage.
Okay. So, because I ran at him for over 20 feet in a straight line, he'll take another, let's see, hit with ram on the attack. Target takes an extra 2d6 damage. If it's a creature, it must succeed a strength saving throw of 14 or be knocked prone.
14.
Yep. So I'm going to be doing 4d6 plus 4.
It does not make the save.
So I rolled 16
Oh,
damage.
jeez. Woo!
Wow.
That's with the
Nice.
ones!
And it's prone now. Prone symbol. Alright, Braddock, you're up.
All right. Braddock starts to go back to get the elf, then he sees just this massive four-legged shape just run over top of him. He just assumes it. All right, let him have it. But he turns over his shoulder to Serac and just yells at Serac, like as he's just going in for the attack. Serac, go back there and help. Bring the elf back up front.
Okay.
To attack Green. He says that like mid-axe swing. Serac, go get the elf.
All right.
To attack with his battle axe.
Battle axe.
Oh, that's
12
miss.
just misses.
Well, then he'll use his second attack. Yeah. Hey, there's a 21. I can
definitely
switch the digits there. The damage will be 5.
5 points of damage. All right. You swing into the cat that just took a bite out of your moose friend, and the first swing sort of gets caught up in its shaggy fur, and the second one lands. It yowls at you in pain.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. It is Serac's turn. Whew, he doesn't have a whole lot he can do. There are 3 cats here with Braddock North. There's 1 cat with a wizard and a giant moose.
Elk.
Giant elk. Oh boy. He, I don't even think he can reach them. Nope. He cannot. So he's gonna hesitate a bit, but see that, like, they're very far away. The elk is there. He's just gonna draw his short sword and run up here and take a swing at the distracted cat.
That should be the name of a tavern we visit at some point in this. The distracted cat.
Distracted cat. All right, let's see. Let's go, Serac. Oh, 21.
Hey.
He hits.
Little guy.
And he
I
does
don't know why I called him little.
8 points of damage. Yeah, he's bigger than you. All right. Not bad, not
What does
bad.
that say? 8 plus 4 piercing.
Because the second one is a crit, it rolls the crit damage as well, just in case. So he runs up next to the dwarf and takes a swing at the cat's leg as it's sort of reeling back from the axe hit that the dwarf struck, and manages to clip it on the underleg as it's reaching up, and it screams once more. And that's his turn. And now, oh, that one's dead. It is this cat's turn. Oh boy, what's it gonna do? Green cat. Has 2 targets next to it. It's probably going to attack the easier one, and so it's going to swing at Serac. So it reaches up its massive paw and swings down at Serac's face. And misses. Not by much. It missed by 1. Serac manages just to and sort of pulls himself back, and the claws scratch deep gouges into the leather armor beneath his clothing, just rends his coat right open, and he just and that's its turn. North, here you go.
Okay. So, she is not too happy about our party being split up right now, but
Bravo, you're on
it
deck.
kind of seems like it's evenly split here, because now that Carrion is helping our elf should be able to hopefully move out of its way, so she's going to focus on getting another cat So she's gonna go ahead and actually cast. She's gonna cast a debuff, Bane. Within 3 creatures that I can see. Oh no, I can only see 1. I'm gonna move first and then cast Bane.
All right, you can do that.
She realizes she needs to move a little bit closer.
Where are you going?
Let's see. She can at least get 2 of them, so she's gonna try and cast Bane on green dot and orange dot.
All right. What does Bane do?
And I'm gonna cast it at level 1. So up to 3 creatures of my choice that I can see must make charisma saving throws. If you fail the throw, you will have to roll a d4 and subtract that number from the attack roll or saving throw.
All right. Charisma. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a great stat for cats.
I have another one that uses another great spell that I'm sure would be amazing for cats, but we're not there yet.
All right, I'll do orange dot first. 16.
Oh,
your spell save DC is
16.
So it succeeds. And green dot does not succeed at all. So
Thank God.
green dot is baned. Let's do that symbol. Why not? However, orange cat. I was not able to do this last week because I suck at rolling. These cats, turns out, have a special ability.
Oh boy.
Is what level of spell is Bane? Level 1?
Well, level 1.
Alright. So it does not affect this cat, and instead rebounds and hits North.
Oh, fuck.
So North must make a saving throw against your own spell save DC.
So that was charisma?
Charisma.
That's poopy.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you're fine. Good thing.
Suck it!
23.
All right.
So nothing happens.
You
And I just
dunked
use a
on.
spell slot.
Well, one cat got hit, one did not.
Oh, so it still affects him.
It still affects the other one. It just does not affect the one that's
And
saved.
What is, when you roll the 1d4, do we know how much that would be? The target must roll it and subtract the number rolled, or is that?
I mean, yeah, I have to tell you my attack rolls anyways, so...
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's all she can do. She moved and did a spell.
Alright, Bravo, you're up.
Fine.
Alrighty. Bravo is going to bravely run away.
You will get an attack of opportunity. On you, not you will get one.
Like, you're not gonna like clarify some butter for yourself, maybe a little twist of lime over yourself, make you more appealing to the giant cat.
Also prone, don't you get advantage?
Oh yeah.
The cat will have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run it.
Alright.
I'll run away.
Alright, the cat will attempt to scratch you with a claw. A 12 to hit.
No!
Ah! It just sort of catches in your robes and you just tug at it and run.
As I get further away, I turn around and I release a familiar spell. I make finger guns and 3 pew 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 rainbowy magic missiles shoot out from my fingies.
Good plan. Anything else would have been at disadvantage.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so we've got 5.
Oh, it still does the weird wrong thing.
That's fine. 11 points of damage to the cat.
I tried to fix it, and I don't know how.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. Oof, that hurt. The cat is bleeding pretty heavily now as these arcane missiles strike it in different spots on the ground. It's totally helpless.
Ha! Stupid. Sneak up on me.
That could have gotten very
Another
different.
cat appeared.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. So
So
it
help-
is.
So help me if Bravo backs into another cat.
This cat's turn. Purple dot is going to.
Run away.
Ooh. It's going to charge your cleric.
I think she has more health than anybody.
Bring it on.
It runs across the snowy ground, leaping over the body of one of its fallen cats. Yes, Braddock?
I'm gonna try my sentinel.
Ah.
When you hit a creature, all I have to do is hit it. With an attack of opportunity, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
All right. Give it a shot. See if you stop it dead in its tracks.
Yeah, okay, so.
An
So,
8
no.
will not. Unfortunately. You swing, but this huge creature just leaps straight out of your reach, right towards north, and is going to attempt a claw. North, an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
An 18 will hit. All right, so you are going to have to make a strength saving throw to avoid being knocked prone. And you also take 4 points of slashing damage. As these huge... oh yeah, you're fine. With a 17.
So I only take
4 points of slashing damage, and you're not knocked prone.
I made it out.
This cat is coming at you, and you can see it coming at you because you were facing that direction. And you turn to brace, and you just sort of cross your arms and plant your feet, and it hits and catches like across your arms, but you hold it and manage to stay upright.
That's right.
And that's its turn, and now it is this cat's turn. And it's going to jump at Serac with another pounce. It's going to attempt to knock him over. I can't hit the broadside of a barn.
I'm okay with that.
He's the squishiest one, and I can't hit anything. I couldn't even hit Bravo. All right, well, it
I'm
misses.
okay with that.
Misses by a mile. Serac has horseshoes, I swear. I'm trying to kill this guy, and it just won't work.
His
His armor
armor
just
is
made of
negative.
upturned
She admits
horseshoes.
it. She's killing people.
So Pink Cat over here is going to stand up from prone, which does not provoke in 5e, and it's just going to try to go buck wild on this buck.
Yeah, it's a pun. Get it?
Get it?
As the recipient of the wildness, I don't find it amusing.
So I think that was a miss. That looked like that was a miss.
Carrion,
Was
your
that a
turn.
critical miss? Dang it!
I rolled a 1, yeah, but it's not a named creature. Only named creatures get to roll on the charts for speed's sake.
I've developed a bond with that cat. Its name's Charles.
2 natural ones already. We're only half an hour into this game.
I'm
That's
gonna,
why Callie's the DM.
I'm gonna use a bonus action and use a wild combat, wild shape, and use a level 3 spell slot and heal again.
All right.
For 10 this time.
Level 3?
3rd level spell.
It's a bonus
Sure
action.
You rolled that right?
It is, yeah, it's great, but yeah, that's what you rolled. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, and I can't hit anything, not even a giant elf.
I'm
so-
slowly regenerating health, so stop laughing at me.
You're standing on the payload. Good job.
How
Braddock,
does this
you're on
cat
deck.
look? Does it look wounded?
It's very ragged. It's bleeding heavily. It's breathing heavily. It's not in a good way.
Carrion looks over his shoulder at the cat attacking North, and back at this one, his moose eyes filled with worry. And then it impacts her, and she holds. So he turns back to this cat, and this cat's in for it. If I can find
Give
the
it.
attack roll.
Give it. End its misery.
Well, I hope to. So he's just gonna headbutt it because he can't do a full charge. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, it does. These things aren't hard to hit.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It falls limp.
Boom!
As
Carrion,
you once again gore another cat.
Carrion snorts proudly, stamping his hooves. And then turns towards this cat over here and runs at it. Actually, no, he just proudly turns. That'd be a dumb tactical move. He doesn't do that at all, because I am not a dumb person usually. He just turns and looks menacingly at the cat, waiting.
Dig it in his hoof.
Yeah.
All right, Braddock, your go.
Right,
That
so
was
Braddock,
your next look.
Braddock's gonna continue to wail away on green dot in front of him, and he's just gonna take that axe back up. But in doing so, he's gonna realize that Sirac's back next to him, and he's just gonna, "What are you doing here? Get out of here now! Go and help the wizard!"
He's okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, so roll to confirm.
natural 20 for the dwarf.
Roll to confirm. Come
Just roll it
on,
again.
come on. Just tap it in. Just tap it.
Tap it in, Happy.
No, dang it. 14 hit.
14 hits.
Hey!
You succeed. You
Hell
have
yeah.
hit this thing. All right, let me pull this up. This is only the second time you guys have done this. All right, so your weapon is what, slashing?
Slashing, yes.
All right, roll a D100.
Gosh.
Of damage?
No. This is for the additional effect. Oh,
98 points of damage to the cat. 98 points of damage, and then like
And
half
then it
of that
carries
healing
on into
back.
the other one, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just a big
yeah.
slash.
Well, it's like a DBZ thing where it just like blows away the terrain like a mile.
all right, 98. Devastating cost. As a
Ooh.
free action, you may immediately make one melee attack with advantage against the same target.
Get them done!
So roll your crit damage, and then attack
so-
again with advantage. So 10 points of damage. Good. Don't break, Finder. Just work with me here.
Yes. No, that's not right.
1d8 plus 2 plus 1.
They should both be 1d8 plus 2. 10's fine.
No,
10's
well,
fine.
that's the versatile, right? Because that's one-handed versus two-handed.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I'll take the 10. Right, so minus 10, and then attack again. You get a free attack on it. It's looking pretty rough. You could finish it off here.
13?
Hits!
Oh, does it? Okay.
13 hits. Like I said, these things are easy to hit. They're
11.
big.
As an animal,
11.
I can confirm we are easy to beat up.
It had 11 hit points left.
Wow.
It
Perfect.
falls. Braddock hits it deep into its chest and just sort of rips it out, and with a frenzy of added adrenaline, sinks the axe into the cat's skull, and it just drops to his feet.
Yeah, and he's gotta like put a foot on the corpse to like it's just like a sick like metal on bone like tear, like just pulls it out. There's a little arterial
ray of blood, like just right up Sirac's face. He just
and then you catch Braddock's face, and he's just like grinning like a madman. I think I have one more attack.
You do. You
Yeah.
still have movement as well.
So he's gonna impose, whichever that is called. He's gonna translate himself between these two cats, and
Alright.
he's going to attack the one that's attacking north over here.
All right. Wing away.
21.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. Look at all these natural 20s you guys are rolling. Too bad most of them aren't what we're using.
Is that flanking? Does he have advantage?
No.
What? But North's on the other side of it.
Oh, that's true. He does have advantage with flanking.
Oh, I do?
Oh, no, you have to be completely opposite.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Yeah.
tried, man.
Yep. Nice try, though.
So that's gonna be 8.
Well, no, the 2 is
6.
for the, so just 6. 6 points of damage against Purple Dot here.
And I'm gonna use Shield Master. No, wait. Do I still get my bonus? Do I still get a bonus action?
You haven't used a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna see. You'll have to rule on this because it says if you attack, if you take an attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield.
Yep.
What I'd like to do is, having attacked purple, I'd like to try and shove orange, but I don't know how you want to resolve that. Is it strength? Do you want to just oppose strength, or I don't know how you want to.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how to.
A shove would be strength. It's basically a grapple, but you're just pushing instead of holding.
Okay.
So it would be opposing strength checks.
There's a 10.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. So that was, I believe the technical term, ineffective.
Well, I mean, you got their attention and you damaged the one attacking north, so it was a pretty good turn. Dropped a cat, damaged another, irritated a third. Alright, Sirac is going to attack the cat next to him. He's gonna try anyway. He did pretty well last time. He swings his short sword and crits! Huh?
Good job, Callie.
What?
Best
Why
crit.
am I critting on the NPCs and not the monsters? This is
Totally
not how
fine.
it's supposed
Totally
to go.
normal.
Alright, I'm rolling to confirm. I did not confirm. I rolled a 7. But he still does 12 points of damage. It's not
That's
bad.
crazy.
It's not bad.
Hey, he's a named person.
He is. That's why I rolled to confirm. But he only has 1 attack, so that's all he's got. Alright, it is... Oh, nope, that cat's dead.
Best
It's
kind of
No's
cat.
turn. Bravo, you're on
Alright.
deck.
So she's feeling a lot better about her. It doesn't look like anyone's really taken too much damage. She is gonna go ahead and let's see. She's going to move away from this cat. Oh no, she moves away, then there's attack. Opportunity. Giant elk is fine because he's gonna turn into carrion and it's gonna be fine.
Giant
Shut
elk
up!
is raining blood. Although some of his wounds have healed.
Fine, she's not a druid. So she's gonna turn to Purple Dot and go ahead and unleash a spell called Guiding Bolt.
Is this a ranged attack? 120 feet. Yeah, probably.
Its range is 120.
Then it's at disadvantage. The 10 doesn't hit anyways.
Oh.
Ranged
Well.
attacks in melee range are at disadvantage.
Okay, well, it fucked up. Can't do anything. Bye.
That's okay. I mean, the 10 misses regardless. So just this creature is just all up in your business, and as you try to shoot off one of your golden green missiles of divine energy, it just sort of reaches around and is just trying to get up in your face, and it shoots off into the sky. Are you going to move?
No.
No. Alright, Bravo, your turn.
Okay.
We can't hear you, pal.
I muted my mic because somebody was getting a little bit animated in their descriptions.
Sorry!
Bravoquarx is going to turn towards the purple one and unleash magic missile from his finger guns again. 1, 2. This is really annoying because... Oops. That's the wrong one. 3.
11 points of damage. The one assaulting north, you said?
The purple one, yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Alright, so as it's focused on north, it's taken an axe to one rear flank and 3 magic missiles to its broad right side. And it's just... on all counts. Are you moving at all, Braddock? Bravo?
No.
Callie did it too, finally!
I will forever curse these B names. Alright. It is Purple Cat's turn.
Quick, North, try and talk this one down too, like the giant.
I can speak with animals.
Whoa!
If I had it on a spell slot.
Wow.
Was not prepared. Well, this cat's being attacked from all angles, but North is right in front of it, so it's just going to try to bite her. 15 to hit.
Oh no.
I just can't hit you guys. Ugh.
This is really bad for us, though. It gives us a false sense of strength, because we're just going to stride onto the battlefield feeling invincible, and then some little tiny thing is just going to nick us, and we're going to...
Well, that Rimraz is pretty freaking intense. I don't know, we had like half a dwarf by the end of that.
Yeah, well, those giants almost took you out, too.
Yes, they did!
Alright. Alright, Orange Cat's turn. It's got 2 options. It could not hit Serac, and Braddock is facing it now, so... It's gonna go for Serac. Serac looks like the easier target. I mean, this is an enormously armored dwarf, and this skinny dude.
You know, there's no shame in running away.
These cats don't run. Alright, it's gonna swipe at him. And hits! Ah! Hit something! Ooh, he takes 10 points of damage. Ooh. Oh, that hurt him badly. Ooh, Serac.
Why don't you sound sorry, Callie?
I'm sorry, Serac. Oh, that cat's dead. Carrion, your turn.
Yay!
Braddock, you're on deck.
Carrion has been prepping for this moment after the last cat fell, and charges forward at the cat that is assailing North, making all kinds of moose, elk, snort, whatever noises elks make.
Blob, blob, blob.
It's actually really high pitched and weird.
Yeah.
Does
It's
a
like,
natural 20 hit?
What is
Nice.
natural 20s? You guys have been like saving them up or something?
Do I just roll the same roll again?
Yeah, roll to confirm. You could just roll the 20.
But I like the +6.
Oh, well, you do have the +6. A 17 hit, so that is
Yes.
a confirmed crit against the cat. I
Nice.
gotta pull up his chart again. Hang on. Ugh.
Oh yeah, roll the 100.
100 years Boar says that the elk should sound like Shazoos!
That is kind of what elks sound like, though.
They sound really freaking weird.
It's like
Now
a
that
whistle.
I'm like
Yeah, it
listening to
is.
squirrels all day long. Like squirrels have the weirdest fucking sound. I was
Yeah.
like, that comes out of something.
Oh, there's no natural attack. So we'll go with... What is that? Bludgeoning? Piercing with those antlers?
Head punches.
Yeah, it's gonna
I guess it would be piercing.
be bludgeoning damage.
Oh, bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Roll a D100, please.
54.
54.
54.
Grievous hurt. Roll twice on this chart and apply both effects to the target.
You did a big boo-boo.
Roll
Hello, General
100
Kenobi.
twice more, please.
Big bruises.
79 and 36.
All right. Vexing Anguish. You receive advantage for all melee attacks against the target, and the target has disadvantage for the remainder of the encounter.
Yes!
And 36. Nauseating injury. The target is stunned for 1 round.
Sweet.
Jeepers.
it also
You're just
needs-
gonna destroy the thing.
It also needs to make a strength check to be knocked over.
Oh,
does
saving
the
throw,
stun
yeah.
start now or after the strength check?
19.
It
It's for
saves.
1 round, so it's stunned.
Okay. Damn. Well, it saves the strength check, so it's not knocked prone.
Alright. Stunned. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Alright.
So
Stunned, and you have advantage on melee attacks against it.
So do I
it
just
just has
roll damage
disadvantage.
twice?
Yes. Well, just roll the damage and double it. You have to double the dice, not any additional bonuses.
So
Is
mine's
it-
46, so I'll roll 8d6.
Right.
Is it 1 round back to carrion or 1 round back to the animal that's stunned?
Back to carrion.
Takes 26 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at those ones!
It's probably just dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah. Yeah, you killed it.
North's gonna be a little grossed out by the brutality, but also pretty happy because it came out of
Carrion looks furious. He charges over and just impales this thing into the ground, lifts it up, drops it on the ground, and just bludgeons it to death with his antlers.
Alright, Braddock, your turn. There's one
What?
cat
He
left.
was tasked with protecting North. He's doing his
That's
job.
true. He's doing his job very
Am I
well.
now covered in blood or something?
A little, not too bad.
So, Braddock, like, fully facing the orange dot cap, and he like feels the offal spray over his back, you know, like
Yeah.
he's right at the very edge of a really bad wave pool,
Yep.
and he just like grins because he knows what just happened, and he just hauls off, drops his shield, and two-hand just baseball grips that axe down, try and come right down on top of
Swing it.
Woo!
18 will hit. Roll
Yeah.
that damage.
9.
7.
That
Oh,
should
9.
be-
You're right.
That should actually be 11 because it'd be
11.
plus strength. Yeah.
Okay.
1d10 is a two-handed, isn't it?
11 point damage. Oof. That took a big chunk out of it.
He's gonna keep at that like he's trying to fell a tree.
Alright.
11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
So it rears back from the initial hit and you miss on the second swing. You got anything else?
I mean, I've got a very, very strong desire to do more, but no.
Alright, Serac is going to follow your lead and just hack at this thing's legs. Oh, that's cat. Swing, bada bada bada, and he hits it! And does 6 points of damage. Oh, this thing is not looking good. It's bleeding, it's foaming at the mouth, its hackles are raised, and it's just
It's like the-
cornered wild animal.
It's like the big wolf thingy from Princess Mononoke where it's just like bleeding all the time.
Yeah. North, your turn.
Again, a little disgusted at Carrion getting carried away, and kind of like smears the blood off her face and turns to the one cat that's remaining and not looking great, and gonna go ahead and try to do a sacred flame.
Alright. Dexterity save. Natural 20. This sacred flame shoots out at the cat, and by some magical means, it seems to just reflect off of it and bounce back at you, North. Make your own dex save. Does that... Oh, nope. DC 16. So, you take 6 points of radiant damage as your own spell strikes you in the chest.
These cats don't want me to hit them.
This has only worked twice. I'm going to make it work.
She's gonna cry a little.
Okay.
The end. Yeah, the end. There's no reason for her to...
All right. Bravoquarx, your turn.
Bravo is gonna try and go here. I guess he's not gonna try and go there. He's just gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get rid of my arrow now?
I have no idea. I don't know how you're making it stay there.
Okay. And he's gonna cast Firebolt right over top of Sirax and Braddock's head.
Okay.
He's gonna hit him in the face.
All right.
Is a 12 hit?
It does not.
Okay. He's not gonna do that. He's just gonna scare him.
All right. Well, as it shoots past the cat, that cat's dead. That cat's alive. It's going to desperately try to kill something. It's gonna swing at Sirac again, because why not? It managed to hit him. Let's try again. That is my third natural one of the evening.
Yes!
Third natural one.
Now, see, that's funny you should mention that, because I've kind of bonded with this cat, and his name is Mr. Pinkles. And so that's named character. That's me and Mr. Pinkles. We got a connection.
Yeah, that's not how that works. All right, Carrion, your turn.
Oh, I want to kill it so bad. So, Carrion's gonna... He's kind of like looking at the distance, and he veers off, starts trotting and veers off to his right. And then turns in left really hard and just flat out charges the cat, trying to pin it to the rock.
All right.
I love the visual of that.
Giant elk comes charging him for another attack.
19 hit.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
save.
Oh yeah. Strength save.
14.
10 to save.
So he's prone if he lives.
Prone. He's probably gonna die anyways. He's just-
21.
Yeah,
Daddy.
he did.
We gotta get a freight train horn on that elk.
Yeah, you just
Poof.
like the previous one, you just ran it into the rock, your antlers jamming through its ribcage. You hear bones snap as you just crush it into the rock.
He doesn't.
And now it's stuck on your antler.
Oh well, fuck. He doesn't like keep mushing it in. Once he hears the crack, he just stops. He's like not trying to go for overkill or anything.
Okay.
And he pulls away and what the? And he flings it off.
All right. Well, that was the last cat.
We all lived.
You not only lived, you guys freaking dominated. How much
Wow.
damage did you all take?
None.
I took 11. No, I took 10 points.
I took all mine in the last fight. I didn't take any in this fight.
I can't believe I did not hit Bravoquarx.
You were okay. Callie and I had a very serious conversation before. She's like, "So do you have another character plan?" I'm like, "No," because then I won't care if Bravoquarx dies. I'll just be like, "Whatever. I got another character. I gotta put all my eggs in the Bravoquarx basket."
Unbelievable. 3 natural ones in one fight.
Did we get three
Half
natural
of one
20s?
fight.
I'm proud of you, Cal.
Yeah, we got 3.
Yeah,
No, 2 that passed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 that passed, 1 that didn't.
Now seems like a good time for a break.
Please no
Yes.
cover, please.
We are going to go for a break. Before we go, I'd like to encourage everybody to go and check out our friend Anne over at Curious Crafts. She's got a Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Curious Crafts. She makes really cool stuff. She makes, like, she paints minis, she makes minis, she makes like landscapes, like actual battle maps and things. She did recently. She was making Shade Merc, a giant mushroom forest for her Feywild campaign. It makes me want to play in person so bad. But she's really crafty, really creative. She's really encouraging. She's just a really, really cool person. We're gonna encourage you to go check her out.
And she teaches you how to make your own money so you can forge it.
No.
It's free money.
That's not how that works. Anyways, we're gonna go take a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, about quarter after we'll come back. So we'll be with you soon. Thanks, guys.
Basket.
Hello. Welcome back.
I am alive. I am alive.
Dave is
Dave is
pretty
alive.
pleased with himself.
We're all alive.
I just want to say, I got up and I walked over there behind me out the door to this room, and I could hear Callie yelling through my headphones about how she couldn't kill anyone.
Oh yeah, me too. I took my headphones off and was heading out of the room, and I just hear her go, "Ah!"
I just want to kill something. No, I'm just kidding. It was.
She's not though.
I mean, it would be dramatic and
She means her first
interesting,
character
but
death. It's her first D&D experience. I
I
understand.
gotta kill something. I'm barely even scratching you guys. Like, it's not even. Like, you're not even fearing for your lives at this point. And
Oh,
it's
I
just...
did.
Yeah,
We've
I
had
took
at least 3. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
That's true.
Carrion took like 40 points of damage.
Yeah, but that's for his wild shape form. Once he drops that, he goes back to full health.
It counts.
No,
I
it
can't-
doesn't.
I can't help but imagine that right now in elk form, Carrion is just prancing, just like
Yeah. He's pretty
high
proud.
stepping, chest out. Look what I did with the dead cat still up in his antlers.
No, that was
No.
way of time. He had to get that out.
Okay, we did it.
All right. So, you guys have survived this wildcat ambush. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast a healing.
I'm gonna stay in elk form in case there are any more cats.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my level 3 spell slots to do Prayer of Healing to get some points back.
All right.
Up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within range. Each regain hit points equal to 3d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
All right. Roll the 3d8. I believe your spellcasting is wisdom. So whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Yeah.
All right. So 9 plus what's your wisdom modifier?
Oh wait, this is just 2d8. I thought it was.
So just roll.
Whoops! I think I accidentally rolled my level 2 instead of level 3.
Oh, I see. Roll
Plus
up
my
another
wisdom
one.
modifier.
What? 3, I think.
That's 5.
Your wisdom
Right.
modifier is 5? Hang on, let me check this. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's 5.
It's been a while. Holy crap, your wisdom is max?
Yeah.
Dang. You guys have a beefy cleric. I keep
Everybody's
forgetting that.
healed.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. 16
Do
Yeah.
I get an extra 6?
No, it just goes up to max.
Even yeah, so everybody should be healed, and then if we at least our
Does
elf
it
will have
affect
16.
everybody or a certain number
Yes.
of people?
Everybody.
Up to 6. Yeah. So that's everyone. Because Bravo didn't take any damage.
Ah!
Because
just
I am
wanna-
alive.
That we got a good chunk of health back in case anything else comes together. So that is a level 3 spell slot down.
Alright. How's everybody looking ability and spell wise?
I have 7 spells left.
I have.
I'm
5
afraid to
spells
tell you.
left.
You don't know which one.
Terrible. Gravely
How
wounded.
long does your wild shape last?
Forever.
Oh, I don't think it lasts that long.
It's like he's like an animorph. If he stays in there for too long, he gets stuck.
Yeah. No,
I think it lasts an hour or so.
like,
I don't
level did I-
remember.
I'll tell you in a second.
That's fine. It's not super important. I'm just curious. Alright, so you guys are still a few days out from your goal of Luskan. Yes, Dave. I see you raising your hand.
I wanted to take some teeth from the cat.
Alright, make a medicine check.
Oh. Okay. 12.
Alright, takes you a couple tries. You break the first couple that you try to get out, but there are a number of cats on which you can try this, and then they all have mouths full of teeth. You eventually pull out a full canine tooth.
What is the name of this cat? What? Just so I can say.
Make a nature check to see if you know.
Oh, okay.
All of you.
22.
All of you can. Oh well, it's a crag cat.
Okay. These are crag cat.
Mm-hmm.
Crag. How do you spell that?
Crag.
Crag cat.
Craig.
Teeth.
Not Craig.
These are
I'd
the
like you to
Craig
meet my
cats.
trophy I took from Craig Cat.
You know that they are often found in forest or hill or mountainous regions.
Here.
This is a mountainous region.
Yeah.
Their coats change to white in the winter so that they can better camouflage.
Okay.
All right, so you have a cat tooth.
Just
Words.
one?
Yes. You can get a couple, 2 or 3 if you want. Yes, Joe.
Teacher. Bravo. Dang it. Braddock would like to.
Worse when you did it.
Braddock would like to climb up on. I'm guessing this rock here in the upper left is the biggest. He's gonna try and climb up. Like he's not gonna force it. Like if it's if it starts, like it does. He can't find purchase right away, he's not gonna get like halfway up and eat shit and fall down. Yeah, he's gonna try and get up on top of this big rock.
Easy enough. Yes.
Is Carrion
Travis.
taller than the rock?
You are taller than these two in front here. You are not taller than the big one.
Carrion would try to help Braddock over it, just kind of like nudge him up there.
Yeah. All right. Even easier, Braddock. You get up no problem with this giant elk just sort of nudging you up with his head and antlers.
Yeah.
North's gonna go check on Sarat. Not minding her own bloodiness, she's just gonna walk up to Sarat. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean your healing spell just yeah, I mean my poach didn't really survive so well, but whew. You guys do this often?
More often than we would like. Come on, let's get a move on.
Okay.
From my high perch,
Mhm.
can I tell if they're taking the hobbits to Isengard?
You cannot tell.
Oh.
Your elven eyes cannot see.
Look at my health bar.
What have you done?
I wanted to see if it would go above what's in it. Apparently, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. It'll just break through it.
It just busts out.
I can't see it.
I
can only
think.
see mine and Sarat's.
Yeah, I think only I can see everyone's.
Oh, okay. I vote we go. Move on.
Yes. Let's get out of this spot.
Is there room for everybody to sit on me?
Yep.
Yes, we already did
That's
this.
how we got there.
I know,
Yep,
but I
you
wasn't sure if
carried
it
them
was comfortable.
Oh, now you worry about comfort.
You're 2 sizes bigger than them. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they still have to sit like one in a row, like on a horse because of your back, but they'll all fit.
Okay. So I go over to. Actually, I just wait at the base of the rock. No. I'm indecisive. Carrion's like, it's waiting, and then he starts to go towards north, and then he sees Braddock up there, and then he goes towards north, and he kind of like tries to scoop up north onto his back.
She'll let him and also try and climb up as he attempts to be nice.
And then he kind of crouches down, so Bravo can get on there.
So Braddock didn't see anything of note up on top of his perch.
Make a perception.
Oh, okay. Thought that was going to be one of the negative ones I have. It's still not great. 7.
The terrain has gotten pretty rocky from the relatively flat tundra north of the mountain range. So your distance is a lot closer. But from where you are, from what you can see right now, it looks clear. Like you guys haven't seen signs of any passage for in terms of people, because it's nearing winter and nobody's traveling this far north. So it looks clear.
Okay, so then he's gonna see kind of the waffling of the elk, and he's gonna try and mimic, trying to get onto the back of the elk.
The elf.
Poor
Yeah.
Bravo.
It's a little awkward at first, but you'll manage to make your way. Starak helps Bravo up onto the back of the giant elk.
Yes. Well, thank you. Yes.
And pulls himself up as well.
But then
And-
once Braddock gets onto the elk, he's gonna let himself the rest of the way down onto the ground, go and get his shield, and then walk alongside.
All right.
He's walking alongside the elk.
Yeah.
He's gonna get left in the dust.
Carrion, as they're walking, Carrion would take like a stride and then stand there. A stride and then stand there and wait for Braddock to catch up.
North's gonna get irritated. Dwarf, get up here! We only have so much time before we can't travel this far.
He's real like nervous. All right, kneel down. Kneel down.
North will also reach her arm out.
So,
sling him up.
Carrion very carefully crouches down. However, giant moose elk do that.
All right. Yep. It's awkward and ungraceful as the dwarf attempts to mount this elk, and but you get him up there, and he sits uncomfortably for a while. But you get into the groove of the movement. Yes, you want to say something, Joe?
No, I just want to mount.
Yes, it's not a sexual term. It is the proper verb.
It's the correct term.
It
Thank you
is.
very much.
You gross brain boy.
I'm putting that
You're
on my
making it gross.
tombstone, gross brain boy.
All right. So, for 3 hours, you guys make excellent time as Carrion is a giant elk.
And then Carrie forgets when the time is, and we all just eat snow.
Yeah. Well, he knows when it's nearing its end.
And I don't
He
tell you.
begins
No,
to
I'm
feel the change. Something is different that wasn't there before.
All right. So, you were a few days out from Luskan at that point. You're able to find places to camp. There's more shelter from the wind here. The wind isn't quite as brutal, especially with the mountains to break them. Occasionally, you're still getting winds from off the ocean to the west of you, which carries the cold, the ice from the north. But you're all still bundled up pretty well, and it's getting warmer the further south you travel. What are you laughing at?
Can I cast Tiny Hut on Carrion's back?
Actually, probably you could. But I
Probably
mean,
last for 6 hours or whatever.
It lasts for 8 hours.
yeah, it lasts longer than he's an elk, so it would just
okay.
Would be left behind
yeah.
in 3
It
hours.
was just a question. I'm not actually
Yeah.
gonna do it.
So you make good time with Carrion's wild shape. You make camp. Your traveling is going pretty uneventfully. Eventually, you leave most of the snow behind as it gives way to still like frozen ground. It's getting softer the further south you get, but it's obviously almost winter even here. And the terrain is changing a bit. You're seeing more trees, more fields. The road is getting a lot more well worn. And I think you were like 3 days out. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You were at the edge of the mountain. This file is so big, it takes so long to load.
assuming we regenerated all of our stuffs.
Yes, you will regenerate. It's been a few days, so you've regenerated all your, well, you already had all your HPs, all your spells, all your whatevers. So make sure those of you, actually all 3 of you can change your spells. Make sure you've selected your different spells for the day. So yeah, you were about there. So it takes you about 3 days before you begin to enter the region around Luskan. Your destination. And eventually you crest a hill, and in the distance, still quite a ways off, most of a day's travel still, you finally see the city. It's got high stone walls surrounding it. You're approaching it from the north. So it's basically from this point, all you can see are the walls. The buildings don't reach higher than them. These walls are quite tall, sturdy. You can see a black, inky cloud of smoke, but from this distance, it's hard to see what that could be. Bravo, as you're sort of cresting this hill with your party, something's stirring in your mind. You've seen this site before, but it's wrong. It's different somehow. Something's off, and you realize that something's missing from the skyline.
I'm assuming that we're walking at this point.
Yeah.
So Bravo would probably just like stop and lag behind. And just go, wait, there's something wrong. The city, it's not right.
Kyrian looks at the city and looks at him. Bravo, what do you mean?
It's wrong. This is not the way that Luskan is supposed to look.
There's that.
Well, isn't.
Oh, sorry, you go, Braddock.
Go ahead.
Oh. Well, isn't that a bit of pot and kettle there? Saying when something's wrong and looks off. Let's go, come on.
Look, I can't go into Luskan. No, I can't. I can't. I have to stay here. If you are going into Luskan, then please be careful. But I will not go.
Well, Bravo. What, like we discussed earlier, well, days ago, what if we put you to sleep and we just take you up to Luskan, find a ship, and wake you up once we're on the ship?
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think going into Luskan is a good idea, period. It feels wrong.
He just throws his hands up in the air.
Fine, it's not like this is any more of a surprise than anything else. This scattered-brained wizard has pulled since we left. He's been more concerned with himself than this group. Let's go. Leave him here to freeze in the winter.
Look, scatterbrained maybe. You know what? Fine. I don't remember everything, but there are pieces that replay over and over and over and over in my mind, and I won't go into Luskan.
North's gonna kind of have been listening and kind of feeling probably that at this point it's pretty genuine, because he's like, now that we're here and he's still saying it and he's so hesitant, she's gonna turn and ask him, do you remember why this feels wrong or what's missing?
Like I said, there are pieces that replay over. I can't remember it all.
Can you tell us what you remember?
As you guys settle in for Bravo, he begins to recount these memories. You see Bravoquarx crouched in a dimly lit room, studying the arcane glyphs in his book, and comparing them to the glyphs drawn on the floor. His face, lit from below by the candle at his feet, is less worn and wrinkled than as you know it. The hair on his head is thicker, trimmed, more blonde than white, and no beard covers his chin. A younger elf woman stands nearby, studying a different book, her expression calm yet focused. The ritual must be perfect, Bravo, she says without looking up. No mistakes. Bravo grunts in acknowledgement, making a small adjustment to one of the glyphs on the floor. The door to the room opens, and an alarming figure enters the chamber. A human man, or at least he was once human, inspects this work. His frame is stooped slightly, as if with age, his skin pulled tight against the underlying bones. Skeletal fingers tap on stretched, cracked lips, as the unnatural light in his eye sockets observe Bravo and his work. Is all prepared, Valindra? The elf woman looks up from her book. Nearly, my love. We should be ready for the ritual by sundown. Very well. The cold light of his eyes turned to Bravo. You have done fine work.
I live to serve Archmage Arklam.
The memory shifts. In a dark alleyway, Bravoquarx glances over his shoulder as a man approaches his position. The man stops a few feet away, his posture cautious but ready. His silhouette is tall, slim, but with strong shoulders. His hand grips the hilt of his sheathed sword. Are you the one who's been sending me messages? He asks in a voice barely above a whisper. The agent from the Arcane Brotherhood?
Are you Captain Duerdemont?
Yes. You said you have information for me.
Look, you need to act quickly. Valandra Shadowmantle, the over-wizard of Host House, is preparing a ritual to turn herself into a lich. Arklam Greeth, her husband, is aiding her. He has already succeeded in becoming one himself.
That is alarming news. I'm afraid, however, that if I'm to rally an army to my aid, I will need evidence against Arklam or Valindra. Something I can present to the Lords of Waterdeep.
Here. Oops, sorry.
Bravo pulls a ledger from his robes and offers it to Duerdemont.
Here. This proves Arklam has been funding the pirates that have been attacking Waterdeep's trading vessels. This should inspire some action.
Captain Duerdemont takes the ledger and flips through it. He looks up again and considers the wizard standing before him. Why are you turning on Arklam? He leads the Arcane Brotherhood, of which you are a member. Why do this? Bravo waves a hand and dispels the invisibility hiding an embroidered patch within his robes. Now visible, it displays a white harp and crescent moon on a royal blue background. Duerdemont nods knowingly before turning and walking back the way he had come. The memory shifts again. Bravoquarx walks quickly through the halls of the host tower of the Arcane, hearing the sounds of combat outside its walls. He rushes through the door to his study, but stops fast when he finds Valindra standing by his desk.
Oh, hello.
I am not surprised to find you here. The Brotherhood is outside, defending the host tower and the Archmage, while you cower here. She begins to reach into a pocket, her expression sour, when Bravo suddenly whips out a wand and shoots a magic missile toward her. The arcane bolt soars through the air, passes through the overwizard, and explodes against the wall. Valindra's form shimmers and dissipates, the illusion broken by the missile. Bravo's eyes go wide, and he spins around just as Valindra appears behind him. With a wave of her hand, Bravo's body goes rigid, unable to move. Did you truly believe I would not discover your betrayal? She walks right up to him, her eyes cold as she reaches into his robes and rips the embroidered patch from its hiding place. Harper scum. You were too late. Arklum is fighting Deutermont and his army, and he will win. Valindra's scowl disappears as she runs a finger down Bravo's cheek. He wanted me to kill you, you know. But he was human. He feared death. You and I are elves, though. You are old, even for our people. You do not fear death. But I know what you do fear. Valindra walks out of Bravo's line of sight and returns holding his wide-brimmed hat. Her dark hair sways with each step as she moves before him once more. A wicked smile turns up her lips. You spent your life devoted to your studies. All that knowledge. That is what you value. So that is what I will take. She reaches up and places the hat on Bravo's head. The moment it touches him, an intense magical mental barrage assaults him. He feels the magic holding his body still vanish. Yet still he